however drunk you've been in a strip club, you probably haven't been this drunk. It's Monday in the dressing room and it's story time again. At a club that I hadn't done a lot of work at, there was a particular girl who had spent all night long trying to sell like the highest price room, which that club was called a champagne room, which was about $600, to this guy who got progressively drunker and drunker and drunker as the night went on. He was really into her, and eventually he actually did buy this champagne room and spend his $600. However, by this point he had gotten extremely drunk, and by the time, you know, they had waited in line and they had gotten their drinks and everything, when they went up there, he immediately passed out on the couch and just fell right asleep. Now, this guy still paid for my friend's time, and she's sitting there just waiting for him to wake up. She's not necessarily gonna try and get him to wake up because this is a really easy champagne room and he had gotten progressively like aggressive and rude as he had gotten more drunk. But she did have to stay in the room with him. So as the time went on, she's sitting there getting out her phone, playing with her phone. Finally one of us brought her some nail polish and she's like sitting there painting her toes. He slept the entire hour. Had a $600 babysat nap at the very end of the night, and it went on his credit card, and I'm sure he was over the moon when he found that the next day or whenever he found it. Not all extremely drunk customers in strip clubs are men, however. We had one lady who, as I've mentioned in another one of my videos, sometimes ladies get very drunk and they can become a bigger issue than the male customers. Who did like most ladies did, and she got really wasted and she decided that she just needed to get on stage. Unfortunately, she was so wasted that when I say on stage, I don't mean she tried to get on stage and dance. I mean she just kind of laid on stage. She just sort of laid out on stage, and the bouncers, this is like the middle of the night on a Friday night. The bouncers are trying to get her off the stage and she's just rolling away from the bouncers around the stage. She's just rolling her body. And the dancer on stage is, you know, like trying not to step on her and continue to do her dancing while this woman gets her like time in the limelight, scooting away and rolling away from bouncers trying to get her off stage and out of the club. For my last story, most people know that when most people get really drunk, they wind up throwing up. And so seeing people throw up in the club is pretty normal. What's not normal is when they do it during a dance on a dancer. The dancer had done what we call a pussy flip, which is where they like flip their body over, and like if I'm the customer, there's like a split happening right in my face. With the butt like where my chest is. So this guy really probably should have stopped getting dances at some point and gone home, but he was pretty far gone. He's getting this dance. He seemed really into it, she said, and like he was completely fine. And so she did her like big signature move, which was this pussy flip, and he vomited all down her body. So yeah, drunk customers in strip clubs are super fun. And if you go to a strip club, for your own good, because you also spend a lot more if you're that drunk and then don't remember it. Be careful how much you drink. Drink, have fun, loosen up. Don't drink that much. And that's Monday in the dressing room. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed my stories, hit subscribe, hit like, and we'll be back next Monday with new stories on a different topic. Thanks so much.